guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just going to be me showing you what's in my travel makeup bag. It's gonna be quite a, hopefully I'll be able to edit it down to where it's not as long as the stuff in here. I wanted just to go through and show you guys what I have, I like to travel with. Some of things are new products that I'm just trying out for maybe in like my first or second try as far as like using them. But I wanted to bring them along just to see how they perform. I'm currently in Dallas visiting my brother and his wife and baby Carter. So I just have this here and I had some time, so I wanted to record this for you guys. I hope you enjoy it and we'll get right into it. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. When you subscribe, good things happen. I get motivated, I get excited. I feel like you guys are out there really wanting to watch me. So make sure you subscribe. You hear noises in the background. It's just that there was just a tornado, not like recently, but maybe a month ago, that came through their neighborhood. There's like construction going on all over the place, and actually one of their windows got busted out. So like there's like just a piece of, not plastic, but it's like there's noise being able to come in through a part of the window that got busted out from the tornado. So if you hear noise, that's just what that's coming from. Okay, so I just organized all of my things by product. So I'm just gonna go through them. I think maybe in the order I do my makeup. So we'll start with just like priming and skincare. I do my full skincare routine, which I will have up for you guys on my channel shortly. This will go up before my skincare routine. But anyways, I'll do my whole skincare routine. And then I've really been enjoying this Pharsalia liquid glass primer. Radiance Make Skin Serum with hyaluronic acid. I have very, very dry skin. And so I like to put on a lot of moisturizer and everything that'll make my skin look dewy and hydrated. And it smells like sour Skittles. And it smells so good. I'm not always the biggest fan of fragrance in skincare, but this isn't really skincare to me, so I really enjoy putting this on my face right before I put down makeup. I just love the way it smells as well. I also am a huge fan of this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. I used this actually a long time ago, not a long time, like 6 months ago, before my makeup, like as a primer. But I also just watched an actual beauty guru's video. She said that because she has really dry skin too, she likes to put this like as a finishing on top of her makeup after powder and like everything's gone on in her face. If her face looks a little bit too powdery, she'll dab it, like put like a drop, dab her beauty blender, beauty sponge in it, get all the excess off, like barely where there's really any oil on there, and just kind of dab it in areas where her makeup looks kind of cakey and or like powdery. And I've really been enjoying this for that as well. It's pretty much multi-use before or after makeup if you use it the right way. But I love this as well. After I do primer, I pretty much go into my eyebrows as far as what I have in my travel bag. So this is the Benefit Goof-Proof Brow Pencil. I've been using this for years actually. This is in the color 3.5, and I have 3 different types of brow pencils. So I have the Benefit one and I have the Anastasia Brow Definer one. I really enjoy, this is what the tip looks like, and same with this Goof-Proof one. It's got the same tip with the spoolie on the end. I really enjoy brow pencils that have those types of shapes to them because my eyebrows are kind of thick. I like to have that like really full brow effect, and I feel like it helps me shape my eyebrows better. The reason that I have 2 different ones, it might sound so gimmicky or like extra, but my eyebrows, I grow them out and I only let one person touch my eyebrows, and so even like I won't even pluck my eyebrows anymore by myself. If there's like a sparse one here and there, I just leave them alone. And I find that the Anastasia brow pencil works better when my eyebrows are absolutely out of control and hairy. I don't know, for some reason there's like the glide on it. It's easier for me to do like a thicker one if I want to get all of the hairs that are like down here. I just find that these 2 are much easier to use for me when my I need to get my eyebrows done. I find that this one is a lot easier. The Goof-Proof one is a lot easier when I have just gotten them done, because I don't really need to shape them as much. And I find that it's easier to do that. Like, I can cover more space with this, but this is a little bit easier when they're fine. Like, I don't have to do much. So I love these two. And then I really love this NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. There's no color to it, it's just like a clear color. Yeah, it's a clear color. But I also find that sometimes if I do my eyebrows a little bit too dark, let me zoom you guys in so you can kind of see what my face looks like right now, because I use all of these products. I find that sometimes when I do my eyebrows a little bit too dark, this can help. I don't know, maybe because it's clear, it helps kind of brighten or like not make them as dark. So I really love this. This has gotten a lot of use and it's really, really, really inexpensive. So next I go into eyes, and I always prime my eyes. I do my eyeshadow first, just in case there's any fallout or anything. So when it comes to priming my eyes, I always use my whatever concealer that I have. So just for the sake of it now, I use this Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. This is in the color Cookie. I have two different colors, which I'll tell you why when I get to concealer. But I use this to prime my eyes. Just whatever concealer I have on hand, prime my eyes with, and then put down a powder, a translucent powder, just to smooth it out. As far as palettes that I go for, I actually change my palettes pretty much every time I travel, just so I get use out of all of them, and I travel a ton. Like, I never really realized how much I do travel. Or if I'm doing an actual makeup look, I'll bring the palettes that I brought for this trip. This new Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals palette, or volume 1. I actually haven't even dipped into this yet. I just got it in the mail, but like, how pretty is she? I love that there's like the neutrals. I don't know, I just really think that this is a perfect palette to travel with, because you've got like a lot of colors to work with. In a sense, you can make a really blown out full glamorous look. There's all my stuff down there. Or you can make you know, just like your natural color. But I haven't dipped into this trip because I haven't been anywhere. I might do it tonight. I'm going to dinner. But yeah, I love this. And then I also bought I brought this Natasha Denona, this Sunset palette, which I've really been enjoying. Got Noble's hair all over it. But that's what that looks like. Really pretty. So the Tati palette wasn't that expensive. This Natasha Denona palette is actually one of the most expensive palettes I've ever met, but I bought it during the Sephora Rouge VIP Rouge sale. And I'm I don't really like brag about that I'm a VIP Rouge member, because I think it's really stupid how much money I spend on makeup, but it's like one of the things that I like to spend my money on, because I really enjoy makeup. So yeah, I've been really enjoying this as well. I took this on a brand trip I went to last week, and it was great. So I have this palette that I'm traveling with. But as far as like just a natural, what I have on today, like I really have on anything on my eyes, I use my bronzer, which I have two different bronzers that I brought with me, but I've been trying out this Marc Jacobs Beauty. This is the bronzer, this is a mega bronzer, and it's in 106 Tantalize. It looks like that. It's really pretty. I really like it on my eyes, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I just got this too during the VIP Rouge sale. So how I like to use the VIP Rouge sale is to get things that I normally wouldn't buy, that are like a little bit too expensive, I think, and I just get them then, so that I feel like I'm saving some money instead of just getting them whenever I want, if that makes sense. I like this bronzer, but the only problem is I don't know if it's my brushes that I'm using, but I'm having a really hard time getting the pigment to apply that well on my skin. Like, it looks really choppy. Again, I don't know, because I've seen a lot of people use this and they like live and die by it, but I'm not sure if it's my brushes or not. I'm gonna keep using it on my face, but I really like it in my crease to give some depth to my eyes. But I'm skipping ahead to bronzer, but I'm still gonna work with this. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna find a way to use it, because it was expensive and I don't like to waste makeup. So then after I finish my lid color, whatever I'm doing, I then go to liner. And so I have different liners that I use. I brought this, this is like my go-to. When people ask me about my wing liner, they ask me how I do it, and I live and die by this black track liner from MAC. So good, it's so black. Like, you can tell I use the heck out of this. Yeah, like I dipped in this. I honestly could hit the bottom of this, which is crazy. I love me a wing liner. And so this is my favorite. I have this one in my makeup bag, and I have it one at home, which I love. And then if I just got this, I think when this first came out. It's not as like matte as the black track pot liner, but this is fine too, just for lining, like tight lining the eye, or just if you want like a really tiny line. You don't feel like getting a angled brush and dipping into the thing. That's just what I do if I'm feeling really lazy. I'll use this. It's the Anastasia liquid liner. And then I always, actually the one day I didn't, I want to make this video, but I always line my lower lash line. Like, someone said that it was like an old trend, like no one does it anymore, but I do it, so but yeah, so what I like to use, this is the Rimmel London. I've talked about this a lot, like on my Instagram and stuff. It's the Rimmel London liner in Black Fest. So good. That's the Exaggerate waterproof eyeliner. It's so good. It just glides on really easily, very pigmented. Really love this stuff. And then we go into mascara. So if you've been following me for a while on my Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. But this is the Too Faced Born This Way mascara. This is so freaking good. Oh my god, you hear the wind? It's crazy. I love this stuff so much. This is what the wand looks like. It just makes my lashes look so good. So this is like my ride or die, like go to always, but I'm really into just trying new eyeliners during the VIB sale. Yeah, VIB sale. I don't know why I said VIP before, but during the VIB Rouge sale, I wanted to get multiple different mascaras to try them out. So I got this Monsieur Big from Lancome Mascara, which I like, as well as this, I got this Perversion, the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. And I got this because this is a throwback. When I thought it was so cool, like in maybe college, where I went and I was looking for a mascara, and I bought this mascara, and I thought it was the best thing. It actually used to be a little bit thicker, or thinner. Like the tube used to be thinner, but I thought this was the best mascara, and so I wanted to try it again. It's okay, like I'm wearing it right now on my lashes, but again, I want to keep trying out these two, but so far they're fine. So now I'm going to go to foundation. I bring two foundations with me depending on what I want. This one is the Born This Way foundation from Too Faced. I love this a lot because I actually just started using this maybe 2 months ago, and I really like this stuff. I have it on my face today, and you can really, for me, you can control the type of coverage that I want, but I use this when I want like a fuller coverage, and this is in the color Warm Sand. I also got this Pat McGrath during the sale. Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation, color medium 21. I got this because for me, this is a little bit of a lesser coverage foundation, and when I try looking at BB creams and CC creams and stuff like that, like all of those colors, because they're just supposed to be like a light coverage, they made me look kind of gray and ashy, and I did not like it. I just couldn't find a color that would look good on my skin, so I had to just really splurge on the Pat McGrath. Like it's got coverage to it. I would say like medium coverage. You can build it to a medium coverage and it looks really good. It looks like your skin but better. So I really love this stuff, and I think that my splurge was worth it. So yes, we love a Pat McGrath moment. And then we go into concealers. The two concealers I have in my bag are the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This is so good. I have Warm Sand, which is the same color as my foundation, because I get like really dark circles underneath, and I find that if I put a lighter color to conceal, my dark circles kind of shine through again, or even more. So using Warm Sand under first really like cancels out the darkness, and then I put Cookie underneath it just to really brighten it as well, and then it brings this kind of effect where I'm brighter here. So I really love these two, lots of coverage, and I can wear them solo. So days where I don't really want makeup but I want to cover up my dark circles, I'll put warm sand underneath and matches my skin perfectly, and no dark circles, and I'm good to go. Super easy. And then we go into contour. So I really love to liquid contour with the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-hour, because like this stuff is so good. It blends out really easily. It's like the perfect, this is in the color dark warm golden, and I put it here on my forehead, and take the excess and put it underneath my chin, and I even put it down my nose, and that's how I know that this stuff is good, because it blends out on my nose very easily. So I love this stuff to cream contour. And then if I'm doing a full beat, then I'll set my cream contour with this Hoola mini bronzer. This is the go-to, everyone loves this stuff. When I don't cream contour and I'm just trying to put on a little light beat for the day, I'll just contour with the Hoola bronzer, because it's the perfect color. It's not warm or anything, it's like very neutral. So I love that stuff. Again, I brought this bronzer on this trip, the Marc Jacobs Tantalize. I really like it. It's just, I gotta figure out why it's not blending easily for me. Like where it's kind of splotchy. I didn't even talk about when I set my face. This is obviously the go-to. This is the Laura Mercier. I've talked about this a lot on my channel. This is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Love this stuff to set under my eyes. But honestly, I really kind of shaded away towards that a little bit, and I've been using, actually I've had this forever, but I got a new one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. You guys, it looks kind of light, but I like it. They need to kind of fix their shade range. I would say maybe like 4 or 5. I'd say 4 or 5 more shades to their line to really make this a lot more inclusive. They have one more, they have a shade lighter and a shade darker, and that's it. But this stuff is so good for underneath the eyes. Like it just makes your under eye look airbrushed, like it says, and flawless, and it brightens it really well, but not like too much. Like it's flash friendly, but sorry, I'm using natural light, and the sun is like going in and out. But this stuff is so good. It's so pretty. Again, this is in the color 2 medium. Then I use this Veil Translucent Setting Powder by Hourglass to set the rest of my face if I'm really feeling like I want this to stay all day. I'll take it with a brush or whatever, put it on my brush and just kind of put it around my face, just set all over the face. And I like this because it's not as powerful. I don't know if that's the right word. Sun, it's really killing me right now. It's not as like powdery, I guess, as the Charlotte Tilbury, I mean the Laura Mercier translucent. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. Not like sparkly or anything. It's just got a really nice like brightness sheen to it. So if you've got dry skin like me, and you want to still have like a glow from within, kind of dewy-ish look, but still have powder and set your face for the day, I highly recommend this powder by Hourglass. So with blush, I really don't kind of search around for many blushes. I've found my blush. This is definitely a different one. But I still like this one. This is, I like shimmer blushes, so I travel with this MAC blush. It's called Peach Twist. It's really pretty. It gives a nice little like glow to the cheek as well without looking like a highlighter, but still like great color payoff. Love this stuff a lot. The highlighter I really enjoyed for like a beat full glam look, this Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Conceited. Super pretty, very glittery, not glitter, I don't want to say glittery, like not in a bad way, but very shiny, like boom, once you know what, I'm gonna show you because this stuff is that good, because it's like a powder, you know, so it's gonna like fly everywhere. But look at this. Okay, I'm not a beauty guru, never mind. But that stuff is super good. I also am a huge fan of this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the color Champagne. Again, I talk about this on my Instagram as well. It's so pretty, and it really feels like butter, like when you touch it. And then this is kind of, I don't know if, oh yeah, you can see it right there. And sometimes let me put it on my eyes for that shiny look on your eyelid. Anyways, so that is all that I take in my travel case. Again, this is my travel bag. I got this for Christmas from Aisha. It's got an S on it. It's from Kuyana, and it's lovely. I love it. Hey, but that is all. Thank you guys for sitting here and letting me ramble on about beauty and my makeup. I actually love makeup. It's a big part of my life because it's really like therapy for me. I love just getting ready for the day and putting on makeup and taking my time and listening to music or watching shows. Like, it's like my me time. But I thank you guys for joining me on this video. I'm sorry about the sun. I'm not sorry, because we need sun. Sun brightens up our days, but it's kind of annoying when I'm trying to record a video and it's like 8 different colors, you know? But I thank you guys for joining me on this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you like videos like this. I would love to keep incorporating all of my beauty favorites, tips and tricks, and just, I don't know like how to do makeup like tutorial wise, but sitting down and being able to film my makeup routine would be really fun. So if you like stuff like that, let me know. Comment anything that you want. Nice things, please. Make the world a better place. And yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.